All right, so this is my next video showing you how they're wrong. So here we have the most popular non-budget of the most popular Burrows commander. Let's go into the commander. So here's something where we're going to see it very interestingly. All this commander cares about is this commander attacking. He doesn't get any benefit from any other creatures attacking. So what you probably want to do with this commander is you want to end up going as wide as you possibly can, as quickly as you can, and to continue to get this commander through whatever blockers they have so that you can keep on getting the trigger. So let's see if there's some problems with the popular version. Okay, first problem, Adeline. The tokens don't stay out. Adeline can be blocked easily and killed. And the tokens can be blocked easily and killed. So it does not provide you any permanent value. Same with Anim Pakal. Charismatic Conqueror. This is one of the most ridiculous expensive cards ever. The fact that you're giving your opponent the choice when there is much better, cheaper things that tap opponents' creatures when they come in without giving them a choice. Let's see, what's the next problem? Hero of Bladehold. Again, you're trying to attack with something other than the commander with a 3/4. Very often people are going to be able to block a 3/4 in a good way, which totally ruins any advantage that you got. Jacked Rabbit. Another thing that has to attack in. Another thing that will die. All right, so when we have Erois, it's okay. It's not very good. It makes it so your creature can still be blocked, but you'll get the attack trigger off. It just is a bit underwhelming. All right, let's see. So, Krenko and Legion Warboss. Again, only value you're getting is attacking with these creatures when you're trying to attack with your commander. So it doesn't really make sense. Mirandary and Miriel, same problem. Ocelot Pride, same problem. Very expensive card. Nice that you put it in there, but same problem. And Wildfire Awakener. The only additional benefit you're getting off of this is if the creatures become tapped. When we'll tap them as if you attack. So you run into the same problem. And as we can see, there's nothing really yet to get your commander even through to have it survive a combat. Okay, so we've got some more token stuff. Hour of Reckoning. As you'll see in mine, there's much better sweepers you can run than Hour of Reckoning. Okay, let's see if there's more of the same problem. Tempt with Vengeance. I've talked about this in a previous video. You don't really want to be giving your opponents tokens. Okay, then we have Generous Gift. Very uninspired. Not very good at all as a card. The fact being that it costs too much mana to be a good spot removal. Grand Crescendo. Kind of overvalued. Not super good. You're giving your board indestructible for 2 mana. Double white, okay. Other than that, it's not very good. Grafted Exoskeleton. One outer that will just piss people off and have them not want to play against you anymore. Oh, another problem, Captain's Clause. Okay, so you're going to have a 1/1 that is not going to be affected by your attack trigger, and then is going to die. It does nothing for you. All right. Well, that's about it on their problems. Now let's see if this can be done a bit better. By the way, price-wise here, we are at $600. So my version, price-wise, we are at $180. So why am I running this Elspeth? Well, the token generation is nice, but also it's a one-sided sweeper. You'll see I have a lot of one-sided sweepers. And we've got protection and Skrelv. We've got token makers. This is what I was talking about, imposing sovereign. One of the things where it causes your opponent's creatures to come into play tapped, which is what you were trying to do with the other card, except it's much cheaper, and it does not give them the choice. You'll see all my ramp here is creatures with power 2 or less, so they trigger on Arabella. You'll see I start to have things that make Arabella unblockable. I've got mass card draw and Mentor the Meek. Many triggers on Rumor Gatherer. Here's one of my indestructible effects with Selfless Spirit. Here's another unblockable. Jolly Balloon Man, I'm not doing any combos, but I can copy a bunch of these token creators. Okay, we've got more tokens. We've got another one-sided board wipe, another one-sided board wipe, and another one-sided board wipe, and much more token creation. So I'm keeping my opponent's board clear, and I'm just swinging in with my Arabella. Here's the standard very good removal. One of my favorite protection spells, Lauren's Escape. You get card selection and you protect your commander for 1 mana. More token production. Kabira Takedown is a good MDFC that's also a removal spell. More token production, Reprieve. One of the best white interactive cards for sure. The fact that you get a good counterspell in white is amazing. Now we have much better protection cards. We've got 3 protection cards here that are mass protection. Flawless Maneuver, Clever Concealment, which are both free, and Rootboard Defenses, which is not that amazing, but it does give you an additional token, as well as being a bit easier to cast in Grand Crescendo. Unexplained Absence, I've talked about it before. It is very key because it is a 3-for-1 instead of a 1-for-1 like Generous Gift. Now we've got more lockdown on big creatures. Meekstone here. And of course, with all my decks, massive card draw effects. You have the Skull Clamp, you have the Slate of Ancestry, and you have the Well of Lost Dreams. So massive card draw. More things to put the opponent off tilt. Authoritative Councils buys you time. Break through the line, more unblockable. Double triggers option with Windcrack Siege, and double and triple damage with City on Fire and Gratuitous Violence. So that will kill very, very, very quickly. Then we've got a lot of different lands that are utility. Access Tunnel, unblockable. Escape Tunnel, unblockable. Cast an Ardenvale, make tokens. Care Keep, make tokens. Needle Spires, additional creature for a trigger. Restless Bivouac, same thing with that. And Rogue's Passage for another unblockable. So that's my version versus the expensive, popular one. Let me know what you think. And also, as always, I want to help you brew and build your own decks. So let me know what I can do to help.